How do I get out of here? There we go. I was stuck in effects somehow. You guys like the Easter setup? Dream Maker! Got these geodes here that I've been wanting to crack open. I haven't done it yet. I got a couple little ones here. The first one I cut open and it took about 30 minutes because it was solid. Mega Love shout out. Thank you for coming. How are you doing today? This is a larger geode. This one, let me see if I can get it. Can you guys hear that? This one's got some rattle in it. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day here. Then I've got bigger ones. This one's pretty heavy. I'm not sure if it's going to be solid or if it's going to have some good crystals or what. Oh, okay. I see your picture now. I couldn't remember your name. I was looking at your screen name. Now I remember who I'm talking to. How you been doing, my friend? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's evening time for you. It's just now lunchtime here. Some beautiful wood pieces. I think this is the one I put on the thumbnail. It might have been, I don't know, this one or the other one. Sharon, good to see you. How are you? You can see the wood structure right there. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you? It's a beautiful day here in Arkansas. Weather is gorgeous. I was just showing a little sneaky peeky here of what's going to be on tonight's premiere. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, either way. That's why I forgot that it's morning for you guys. Super great. Jody's back in the hospital. I've got my Easter set up here to do some Easter videos with. My little Easter eggs. My little Easter piggy. And little cows. I thought they were cute for springtime. Well, I know you're happy about that. Do you guys celebrate Easter over there, my friend? Ganda? I can't say the whole name. Icon. I.K. Ganda. I can't say it. Well, I'm sorry he's in the hospital. I don't wish anybody in the hospital, but I know that he's not been a very good person to you guys. I was trying to decide on what to get into today. I don't know if I want to cut some rocks or if I want to start some carving. Here's one of the Easter ones that I started. I just started the outline on it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going with it because I kind of did a couple things wrong that I can't change now. I don't know. I might. Just depends. We're going to start sanding it and see how it turns out. But I thought it was a cute little bunny for Easter. It reminds me of that Babs bunny from like the little Looney Tunes, the baby Looney Tunes. But other than that, I've just been hanging out and going by and watching everybody's latest videos and trying to catch up on everybody, see how everybody's been doing. And I mean, Rock, who eats a gallon of ice cream that's been sitting out for 2 days? Ew. Gross. And I want to get these, I've been wanting to do these geodes I have sitting here, but I'm not going to cut them. I learned my lesson. I cut the first one that was this size, and it took me about 30 minutes to cut through it because it was just solid quartz. But this one of these, I think it was this one, has a little bit of a shaking sound to it, so hopefully there'll be some good stuff in there. I thought about maybe taking and putting some surface cuts, draw my line, and then put a surface cut with my saw. So that way when I hit it with the hammer, hopefully it'll follow the line. That's why he's got salmonella poisoning. Ugh. Yeah, rotten milk and cream and all that stuff that's in there, I could imagine. But other than that, how's everything been going? I've got a few pieces I want to get polished up. Well, I got a bunch that I want to get polished up for my festival booth. That would be awesome, Rock. What do you think if I were to do that? Do you think if I made the cut along there that when I cracked it, it might try and help it break a little more evenly? I haven't broken one with a hammer yet, and I would hate to ruin it. Maybe if I use a chisel, put the chisel there and then hit the chisel. I might try that. I'm gonna have to get my tool bag. I left it inside. I've got an awesome premiere set for tonight, you guys, at 6:30, and it's a good one. You're not gonna want to miss. Got some of these beautiful pieces of wood in it. Matter of fact, almost the entire video is wood. Other than that, everything's been great except for Charlie spending time at the neighbor's house. Oh no. Got my new girlfriend. Let me go grab my hammer and stuff real quick. I left it up here. Alright. Grab my work bag. My tool bag. The pink one. It might be. I thought it was 7:30. It's 6:30 my time. I'm on Central Time. Central Standard Time. I hope I didn't set it for 7:30. I'm liable to be in bed by 7:30. I'm old. I'm old age. I go to bed early. Alright. Chisel. Hammer. I wonder if I need a bigger one. This one's got a natural line right here that goes all the way around. So I have a suspicion that's where it's going to want to break. So does that one. Hey Arlene, how are you doing on this Thursday afternoon? I'm great, thank you. I just sent you an email earlier. The weather is beautiful here. I hope it's beautiful there for you guys. I got my Easter set up already. I did have it with some other stuff in here, but I took it out just for the live for right now because I was doing an Easter video for next week. It's a lot of, I have fun putting out all the little decorations and stuff. I miss the kids being little. I'm going to dye some Easter eggs and go hide them, and I miss doing all that stuff. Be right back. Okay, Sharon. I saw it. Thank you. It's nice and warm here. It's going to cool off for the weekend, of course. Yeah, I saw that. It said something about temperatures to plummet. You know, they word it so dramatically. I'm glad to hear that. Good weather just makes you automatically happy, I think. Gives you a better chance at being happy, that's for sure. Wonder. Oh, get out from under my feet. Guess you're gonna learn one of these days. I'm going fishing Saturday. Friday night's 44. Oh, man. Well, good luck fishing. Have fun. I've been wanting to go lately myself, too. I saw a few bass in the creek here yesterday. I don't know, maybe palm size. They weren't very big. Yeah, as long as you have layers on, that way you can put them off and on as you need. Weather is so crazy here. 80 one day, 20 the next day. I fish in the local bass club, and it's our first tournament of the year. Oh, sweet. You saw my last name, right? You know who Michael Iaconelli is? I mean, he's not as big as, Bill Dance, but he's up there. That is one of the things I do miss a lot about Florida is the fishing. I miss my saltwater fishing. Love catching tarpon and snook, sheephead. Even a big stingray is fun to catch. Of course, sharks are always fun to catch. I do know Ike. I figured you would if you were fishing in a bass tournament. Yeah, fishing runs deep in our family lines. I want to break this geode, but I'm so scared I'm gonna mess it up. I've had them for going almost a year and 4 months now. I still haven't broke them. I think this will be a good one to start with because that line goes all the way around. Hopefully it'll break nicely. It'll be gentle with me being a newbie, I hope. Fingers crossed. It will be me and my dad. We fish together. Oh, that's awesome. That's great that you'll still be able to do that with your dad and enjoy that time together. Fishing and family? Man, I don't know how you're going to beat that. Well, hopefully we'll be able to share in some of it with you. I know sometimes you just want to have real life. You don't want to video and do YouTube. Not everything needs to go on the internet. But it would be nice if you do share it. Alright, I need something. Let me get a sock. That'll work good. In fact, I might go and get in the creek. I was in it yesterday and that water felt so good. Okay, got a sock. I like to video my fishing, my camera on my chest, and sometimes I do post anything because I didn't catch anything. Yeah, makes sense. Italy, good to see you. How are you? Salute. Alright. How do I do this? I'm going to put this geode in the sock. Somebody told me about the sock trick. Like I said, I've never broke a geode before, so we're going to try it. And my line is right here. I can kind of feel it and see it in that rock. Yep, right here. Alright, we're going to go on a field trip, class. You gonna say hi? You gonna say hi? Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi. I know you're gonna try and eat my geode the whole time while I'm trying to break it. Don't be chewing on my cord now. You can sniff and check it out, but don't chew on it. She's all curious, checking it out. Rev, good to see you. How are you? I got your package yesterday. Oh, great. I just sent another one out today. I think I sent you an email. I should have. Yep, see, that's not your sock. Your sock is over there. I take any of my husband's old socks that have a hole. You know, you get a blowout in the toe or something. And I'll cut it. So I have 2 long strips, and then I tie a bunch of knots in it. And they're the cheapest, best toy for puppies. Because they can chew it and chew it and chew it, and they love it. And you can buy a $5, $10 toy from a store, and they won't touch it. But a sock with some knots in it, they absolutely adore it. No, you can't have that. Not for me. She's going to try to take off with it. Alright, guys. You're just going to mock me, huh? I think I'm going to have to get a bigger. Hey. You can't have my sock. No. I'll have to get a bigger chisel. Well, listen, guys. How am I going to break this geode while you're chewing on my sock? Give me the sock. Look. Where's your sock? Can I have it? Here. Why don't we go get your toy? Here. Give me this one. Here. Come on. Let's go get your sock over here. Okay. Oh, they crack me up. New hobby, good to see you. How are you? Very cool. I got your email too. Okay, good. I'm glad. Cuteness attack. Yes. Like I said, they have their little sock. I just herded them all into the fenced in area and gave them their sock. Alright, I've got the geode in the sock, and we're going to try and hit it on this line and see how it turns out. Like I said, this is my first time, and I don't know if this chisel is going to be big enough. I might have to go get my husband's big, like, chisel file thing. Nope, nothing happened. Alright, let's try this side. Probably didn't hit it hard enough. Yeah, I was sending out your rock today, Rev. I was sending yours and the wild huckleberry both at the same time, and she said, I got the geode packed up for the wild huckleberry, and then I went to send yours, and she said, "Oh, you can't send that in an envelope." So I was putting it in a box, and then it was gonna be like 12 something for shipping, and the lady says, "Well, why didn't you put it in an envelope? It would have been cheaper." And I was like, "You told me I couldn't put it in an envelope." And what it was is she thought I was talking about a white envelope, but I had the yellow padded envelopes. So I ended up putting in one of those. I was wondering why it didn't make sense I could put one in a envelope and not the other one. I wonder if I could put this in my vise and hold it still. Every time I try and hit it, it just takes off. Yeah, I got a good hit on it that time, but it didn't do nothing. Let's see if it's cracking any at all. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, try this again. Dang, these things really are tough. It's making a little white mark, see? So I'm getting good contact with the chisel, but I guess I'm just not hitting it hard enough. Oh, you're back, huh? You squeezed through the fence? I really thought, oh, I think, well, it looks like it cracked just a little bit along there. That's where that natural line is already, so. Oh, oh, now I got another one out. How are you guys getting out? Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to hit it with the hammer. The chisel doesn't seem to be working. Alright, let me turn it. Let's see, that direction. Dang! I didn't realize it was that hard to break open. I thought it was gonna break like glass. Anybody broke any geodes before? Do you guys know how to do this? Share Bear, good to see you. How are you? Oh, thank you, Alabama. I appreciate that. Sent Roxodic gift membership. Oh, thank you, Rev. You guys are awesome. Loving life. Good to see you. I hope everybody's doing well. Rock, that post office told me the same thing. I had a padded envelope. She just went crazy and said I'd never seen padded envelope before. She got mad, but that's her problem. Oh, so it's not just me, huh? Well, I put a hole in the sock, just not in the geode. Alright, let's get some bigger tools and see if, well, part of it broke. This part broke off. That's just part of the top, like I needed to crack along that line, or in half. Huh. Oh, you like the camera, huh? You're gonna lay right in front of it? You're gonna be famous? Nope. Can't have it. You can't have it. I think maybe that's what I need to do. Let me try this side one time and see if that helps. I've got a premiere at 6:30 tonight, you guys. It's an hour-long premiere, and it's just a really special one. And there's going to be lots of goodies. There's going to be some shirt replacement wood. There's going to be agatized wood, regular petrified wood, banded shirt, banded jasper, some banded agates. I found a really good road cut area. Got some amazing material. Man, it's a good thing I'm not like a Neanderthal trying to get some food here or something. I'd starve to death. See, it broke off a piece of it again. It's just breaking off the surface. Alright, so I'm going to go get some bigger tools. Those don't seem to be working. I was going to mail a wreath I had made for a friend. It weighed 4 pounds, and because of the size, the post office wanted to charge me $110 to ship it. Oh my goodness. I ended up getting it shipped for $36. Oh, that's good. Jinx on a Coke, Jer Bear. Now you owe me a drink. Thank you, Alabama. I appreciate it. I know you're taking care of your mom, so I appreciate you being here. this one should work. This is a heavy-duty chisel. Well, I don't think it's called a chisel. I think it's called something else, maybe. But that's what it's going to be used for. I'm going to lurk mode. I've got to go to work, but I'm watching. All right, thank you, Rev. I appreciate you. You know, there's like 500,000 acres here, and everybody wants to get in this 4-inch spot, huh? No, give me my sock. I gave you your sock. Go get yours. No. No. Go get your own sock. Go get your own sock. What'd you do with it? You left it over there. Oh, look. Now you guys want a sock, too? Get my finger. I'm getting attacked. All right, go. Figure the noise would scare them. They went on their very first rockhounding trip and went swimming yesterday. Well, I've taken them down there to the creek a couple of times, but yesterday was the first time they actually quit, 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 that they actually swam in like a foot of water. They usually get up to their knees or so and then start crying, but yesterday they swim across the creek. Then they started crying. Oh my God, I'm wet. I don't know what it is. All right, go. Go. Hey, what is this thing made out of? Kryptonite? I got a good hit on that time. I thought for sure it would have went. I'm scared to hit my hand. That's what it is. Not even gonna lie. Okay. So maybe we're not gonna get into a Geode today. Use the corner. See if that does anything. Nothing. Alright, let's try the other side. See if that helps. I know you guys have to be laughing at this point. This sounds like the start of a really good joke. How many Arkansas does it take to get into a Geode? One to figure it out, one to hold the rock, the other one to go to school to spell rock. Why does this look so easy when I see other people breaking up with geodes? They must have did it for around half an hour first and only showed the good part when it broke open or something. bounced that time. I hit it so hard. Might have to get my husband to do it. Maybe I'm just not hitting it hard enough. Oh, did it hit you? I'm sorry. You even just hit it with the hammer straight, it didn't do nothing. Alrighty then. Well, I don't usually, I'm not usually a quitter, but I don't know what else to do. I've whacked the heck out of it. Just the other little, it broke off there, and then all these little white areas where I've been hitting it. And I was hitting it right there on that line where there's already a crack. I figured it would break there. Hello from Canada. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Did I get a gift membership? It was on my screen asking me to accept a gift membership. Oh, you did? Cool. I believe, was my last live, or maybe it was the live before, Alabama gifted out memberships. I believe 5 other people got memberships. Hey, Rock, I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of a computer with 2 power supplies? No. Well, I mean, I guess you could say they have 2 power supplies because you have your battery and then you have a straight plug. I got booted, my fault. Sometimes Sharon, it has one for the screen and one for the computer. Do you have an old towel? Yeah, I've got an old towel, but I'd put it in the sock, to hold it still from going anywhere, and I couldn't make a dent in it. So, okay, Sharon, I believe they were all there. She's gone. Anybody have any suggestions how to break open a geode? Hey, baby, do you want to see if you can break this open? I've been trying to break it open on my live, and it won't break open. But you're going to hit it and smash it and break it in a million pieces. So look, this is what I did. The camera's facing over here. There's an existing, line right here, so I figured that would be the weakest point. So I took the chisel and I had it in the sock to keep it from running off, and I did like this, and I've been hitting it and hitting it. See, part of it broke off here. See where I've been hitting it? And then I tried this side, hitting it, like that. And I haven't been able to get it to break. You're gonna do it on the ground? Oh no. You're gonna put it on a flat rock. Okay. We'll see if he can do it. I was about to say, if he gets it in one whack, I'm gonna be so mad. See, it's not just me. Okay. Oh, it broke. Yay.
Ready.
Thank you. Been out here for doing it like for 20 minutes at least. That's why I didn't cut it in half. But you see why. That's why it was so hard to break. Look, it's almost solid quartz. There's a little bit of opening there in the very middle. At least it's all crystals. The one that I cut didn't have any crystals. It was just plain old quartz. Like it was just this. That's it. That's nothing inside. He did a pretty good job breaking that in half. Look at that. Well, just because it's because I had it going already. See, I had it all primed and ready to go. So he was just able to get it in like 2 or 3 whacks. That's what it was. I've seen two power supplies. I'll go look on Google. Hey, rock solid quartz, gorgeous. A computer might have 2 power supplies, primary to provide redundancy and ensure system stays running if one fails. I've been working on this little guy, my little fossil. It was already this shape kind of naturally, and I've been sanding it down and polishing it. I'm guessing it's a type of coral or something. The way it's got those holes in it. Anybody have any big plans for Easter coming up? Yeah, it said I wasn't connected, but I just now saw it. It should be working again. It was saying, looping the same 3 words. I can hear a radio or something in the background. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go turn it down. That little rock reminds me of an Easter egg. Yeah, that's why I was sharing it with you guys to go with my Easter set here. I have a fun Easter video that I'm doing for everybody. I finally figured out how the music works on YouTube and the copyrights and stuff, because this whole time I was really confused because I've been getting copyrights, but they weren't strikes. And what it was is the music that I used in my either CapCut or my other editing software, the music they had in there, I was using that. Well, it wasn't a strike because I have permission to use it from them. What it is I can still have the video up, but the owner of the music is going to get any revenue from the video. So I've been slowly going back through my past videos and lives and either erasing the music if it allows, some of them won't, and then adding new music over some of the other ones. So that way once I do get monetized, if that video makes any money, it won't go to the music owner. It'll go back to me instead. And there's a few new ones, a few of the newer songs that were eligible for the song owner and the creator for shared revenue, which means they get a percentage and then I get a percentage. But that percentage, you guys know, is already so minute. I don't mind sharing it, but I might as well just change the music to something different. So that's what I've been doing. If you guys go and watch any older videos and all of a sudden there's like a strange song in the middle, that's why. Merry Easter, everyone. Okay, good. Thank you, Sharon. It's CapCut. I just got finished going through that, and it's anything over 60 seconds. I thought so too, but I have some that are under 60 seconds that are still being flagged. If if I use it for only under 60 seconds one time in the video, it'll work. But if I use it for 30 seconds here, 40 seconds there, 58 seconds there, then it'll be flagged. There's like a maximum amount throughout the whole video. Doesn't mean you can repeatedly use it for under 60 seconds, under 60 seconds, under 60. See what I mean? And I didn't realize that because I was putting some here, some there, some there. Then I finally figured out, it clicked for me this morning finally after, you know, a year and 6 months, how it actually works. I make my own music. You know, I was doing that to start with like some different programs like Suno and stuff like that. But Suno just recently changed their rules, and I actually made a post about it in case some of my fellow creators didn't know, because it's real small print, that even though it says you're supposed to be able to use it, no copyright and all this stuff, there was some new rule that they changed to where they can go back and actually claim it to, after you're monetized, reserve the right to claim ownership of that music and charge you for it. So if you do use any of those, just make sure you guys read the fine print, because I'm bad about it and I don't. So I did delete a lot of music when I got monetized. You can save the video and reset it in YouTube Music. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I was working on it this morning, as I was saying. So if you guys go back and watch a video and all of a sudden there's like the music that goes with the video, and all of a sudden there's like a strange song that doesn't belong there in the middle, that's why. It's because I'm taking out any of them that say, you know, the owner allows it to be used on YouTube. That means I can leave it. It's not a strike. It just means I won't get the revenue from the video. They really check everything when you get monetized. It's like they're training you now. Yes, exactly. Everything is going back and looking at your older. Makes sense, yeah. But it's a learning process, so I'm glad I kind of figured it out a little better now before I get fully monetized. I'd really hate to lose it. All that hard work and all your guys' support with all those videos that you've been helping with and stuff over a stupid song. I don't know why. See, that's what. I don't know why it's doing that. They just replaced it yesterday. That's some of the material from tonight's premiere. You can see the wood structure very well up there at the top. You can go back and get your shorts that did well and add YouTube music at 10% over the music that's on it, and then let it ride. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Okay. I was just making sure you guys were paying attention. I've been really wanting to polish a piece of this and see how nice it's going to look, because I believe it's going to be polished really nicely. I was hoping my package would show up today. I've been so excited. It feels like it's been forever waiting for it to come. I don't think it'll be today. It might be tomorrow. We'll see. Can't wait to share it with everybody. Oh, another thing, I did the 6-hour hike on the mountain, and it's going to start Monday. I couldn't get that long of the video all done into one thing, so I split it up into 5 days. There's 5 parts starting Monday, and they're just regular video drops, so you guys will be able to watch them whenever you feel like it, whenever you get time. And it's as live as I could get it. There's absolutely no editing. Well, I put a little thing at the end, the like and like a exit part, but that's it. It's just you guys get to see exactly what I saw on the mountain as I was seeing it. There was a couple of old homesteads that I checked out up there. One was a old house that burnt down. Another one was an old, maybe a starter cabin, or not even, I wouldn't call it a cabin. It's like a shack, but it's like it would have been their first homestead they did as they were building their property. I also did some metal detecting while I was up there, and I found some really cool spots, and a new spot that I'm going to have to go back and visit. I found a huge quartz vein. Huge. Oh yeah, that's just at 50 grit trying to shape it, and it's already starting to shine. It's got a little bit of a groove in it, where I had cut it and slipped, so I was trying to take that out, but let's see if I can get it in the sun. There we go. It's got a natural void in the middle here, and it's agatized around this little bug in the middle there. Looks really cool. There. See how the void in the middle of the rock agatized there? That was neat looking. You go back. Yeah, it's reconnecting. I'm not sure. We just had they just came and updated our system yesterday and put in new equipment, so it shouldn't be doing that. The only thing I could think of is maybe I need to check the settings. Rock, the video is very, very clear on my end. Okay, great. Thank you. 550 pairs of earrings made. I only need 450 more, and I'll have 1,000 pairs. I don't know. All I know is something keeps telling me to keep making earrings, as many as I can make, and explain it, you know. That's cool. I'd like to see those. Maybe your nephew can make a video for you. Hey, Ling. Love shout out, sis. Good to see you. Seed beads, hashish beads, pearl beads, wood beads, and any kind of beads I can get. Oh yeah, I think I did send you some wood ones too.
Hey, is that Bigfoot? Holy shit.
We saw Bigfoot in town today.
He was mailing a package.
At the post office. Yeah, see, now you know what I mean when there's a mountain on this side and there's a mountain on that side. There's literally right there. There's a mountain, and then just off screen on this side is a mountain. That's another reason we have so many problems with Wi-Fi and internet and signal and just got here. Hi, Arlene. What are you all doing today? Raymond, good to see you. How are you? Just been goofing off. Really. I tried to break her geode. That didn't go over so well. I was showing a sneak peek at some of the material for tonight's premiere. Getting a light over here. I have a premiere tonight at 6:30, and this is some of the material that'll be in that video. That beautiful piece of agatized wood. I just love this stuff. And I was on the polisher and sander here, just trying to see how it's going to look. I think it's going to be even more beautiful. I'll sand it and polish it up, bring out some of those natural wood grain and agate pockets in it. Tomcat, good to see you. How you doing? Shout out both of you, Alabama rock solid. I love all the sparkly discoveries you both find. Thank you, Aitling. I appreciate you. What have you been up to today, Tomcat? How have you been doing so far this week, RLJ? Good, working on lunch break. Well, you're always working. That's a good thing, though, right? Sometimes. Except for when you want to break. Well, don't work too hard. If anybody has any new videos or premiere or anything coming up, if you want to drop your channel link in the chat, please feel free to. You're more than welcome. You want to work hard, right? Because dirty hands equal clean money. But you don't want to work too hard that it kills you. You always got to stop and smell the roses. I mean the rocks. Yeah. You got to stop and sniff the rocks. Hey, Alabama, I'm going to try to get Jackson to help me make a video of all the earrings. That's a great idea. Yeah, that would be great. I'd love to see it. We could probably get Jackson monetized real quick. Everybody would love his videos, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that everybody in the room is all connected with each other, but if you haven't, consider subscribing to each other, joining their channels, becoming members, liking their stuff, hyping their videos. Like I said, I'm pretty sure everybody in here's already connected. Everybody's really good about that. There's just one little mark here that I was trying to get out from my saw. I should have picked a different piece. This is just an end cut, but I just wanted to test it and see how it would look. Even though it's an end cut, it's still beautiful. I love end cuts myself personally because you get the natural look here. And you've got, you know, What are you guys doing in there? What is in there? There's like a lizard or something down in this thing, and my... Wait, don't chew on that. My big dogs are trying to get something in there. What is in there? In my bear. There's something inside there they're trying to get. What's in there? Get it. There's something in there? Get it. There better not be no snake in there. That's how they usually act if there's a snake. Look, they're going to carry it off. What's in there? Crazy dog. Yeah, that's usually how they act if there's a snake somewhere. I hope there's not one curled up in there, because that's right by my feet. President, I just subscribed to your channel on YouTube. Rock, I love that piece of wood. It looks like a bear. Oh, it is. When the dog trying to get something in, it's a bear coming out of a piece of wood. See the bear face? And then this little bear butt. His little tail sticking at the back. I just figured there was a lizard or something in there they're going after. I don't do snakes. My channel talks about rocks a little bit too, smile faces. It sure does. I would say more than just a little bit. I did. Oh, I posted your other channel too in my community post. I found it very interesting because I love old photos like that. To me, it's like you look at that old photo and you just you reminisce and think about what what was that person thinking when this photo was taken, and how their life was, because it was so long ago, especially for me. When you see those the old black and white images, and even the ones before that weren't considered black and white, they were like that tan color, weird red color. My husband's got a collection of old photos like that in our shop. I mean, they're probably ruined now from that flood. I looked into that container. I know he has some of the yearbooks were up on the shelf, so they didn't get messed up, but he's got a stack of yearbooks probably that high of old photos and stuff. I love checking those out. But I like the old photos, like what you have on yours. I hope there's no snake in that piece of wood. Me too. Rock, I subscribe to your channel. Jackson, yeah, that's I remember you had his name on the end of yours at one point. Yep. I mean, if I had to guess, it would be hey, don't break it. If I had to guess, it would be a little mouse. It's that time of year where we start getting little mice. Little tiny, they're like this big. Like little field mice or something. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I was right. They just went hopping over there like a little kangaroo. Let me see if I can get it. There was a mouse right here. They're still trying to get it out of the piece of wood. He ran in there and hid somewhere in my rack. He's probably on the other side of the creek by now. It's gone. It ran out of there. It was in that.
It's still in here.
No, it's not. It was in there. Oh, there's another one. Ew, don't eat it. Oh, man, that's so gross. Oh, it almost ran on me. Okay, well, there was two mice. There was one in that piece of wood that I just saw ran out, and then my husband just picked up a box right here, and my dog just ate the mouse. I thought it was going to run on me, like run up my leg or something. I was freaking out. It's no good. That,
I use it for grease.
well, it's all dry rotted. Every time I touch it, it comes off in my hands.
Well, that's the mice I got, the better.
Yep.
Eat them.
She just chomped it down. That was so gross.
I don't have any more. Like I breed them or something.
I'm making chicken and rice soup. Oh, that sounds good. Doggy treats. Yep. These doggy snack. But they like to eat flies. It's the weirdest thing. Like if I take my fly splitter and I kill a fly, it'll fall on the ground. They'll run over there and eat it. And I call them doggy raisins. Because they love to eat flies for some weird.
Okay,
I don't know why. You're very much welcome, Frog Alabama USA. That sounds delicious. Yeah, you'd love his channel, Sharon. He does a lot on rocks and minerals and Native American rock art. He's got some amazing, amazing pieces. Absolutely love the way he takes that silicone type paint stuff and he puts over it so that you can see the contour of the animals. Because sometimes it's hard for people to make the shapes out. And when he does that, it makes it more readable. It's easier to actually see the shape that way. Man, I got the heebie-jeebies now. I thought that mouse was going to run on me. I can't make this stuff up. Not one mouse, but two mouse. Two mice? Yeah, two mice. Oh, you guys want to see something I found? I was rummaging around my husband's shop, and there's an elderly lady that passed away a few years ago. She left him all kinds of stuff. Older people, they just keep everything. This container is full of these little shells. Well, I was trying to get it in the sun. The sun went behind the tree. This one is really pretty. It's like a pink purple color. There's a bunch of those. There's a couple of these. I think I found a couple like this that are fossilized. they're all whole, which is really surprising because usually when I used to find these when I lived in Florida, they were always broken. They never, I mean, I found whole ones every now and then, but not often. Oh, drop that one. There's a whole little container of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll do something with them. Get in there. Matter of fact, this tiger stripe looking thing, I have one like that. Well, I guess that's what this is. I don't know what it is because I haven't found anything like it online yet. And I've looked and looked and looked. Let's get it in the sun here. See how it's got similar lines? I don't know what it is. It's something that's fossilized. I just don't know what. Is it a piece of wood? A piece of shell? Coral? The only thing I could find close to it online was called a turkey wing shell. But this isn't shaped like a shell unless there was more that, you know, came off the end coming down this way. But it doesn't look like it. That's a little spot that I sanded right there to look inside. Because see, even this end has that same lines and texture, so it doesn't look like it was broken there. I've showed it to a few different friends of mine that are pretty knowledgeable as far as rocks and minerals, and they have no clue what it is either. How about you guys? Any guesses? I've been dying to cut it open and see inside, so that's why I just took this little spot right here. I did one on this side, right there, and then on this end. Just sanded it a little tiny bit, trying to look in there, and it looks like, kind of like chert on the inside, but I just don't know what it is. It reminds me of like a knot in a piece of wood. Oh, they were her treasures. Yep. He got a whole shop full of stuff that she left. She didn't have any family members, and he was, when he was in the Navy, he did medical stuff, and he was taking care of her, and so now he has all that stuff out there, and I don't know what to do with all of it. Jax would go crazy over those shells. Oh, really? Well, good. I know who I can send them to. I just knew the name of those. Thanks, Alabama. That flat one is a baby oyster. Yeah, the little, with the tiger stripes on it. I find some like that here that I believe are fossilized. And that's what, you know, it had the same kind of lines almost on it, but different at the same time. See, it looks like the end right here where it would have connected together. I forgot what it's called when it's a bivalve and it connects right there. Like, that's what this part could be. I just don't know. And plus, I've never seen any like this that would have lines in a circle here, and then lines over here that circle, and I don't know. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff out there. I always check out, like, she collected salt and pepper shakers. That's where I got these cute little piggies from. There's a couple out there that look like they may be very collectible. I mean, there's probably 500 sets of salt and pepper shakers. Like, a lot. How about you, Mr. Raymond? Do you have any idea what that is? I was hoping to pick your brain on it. Maybe you would have some knowledge on it. I thought I had another one out here. I guess so. I thought I had another set of salt and pepper shakers out here, but I don't. There's like, you know how older ladies will have like those old-timey square, it's like a basket and you lift open the lid and it's a sewing kit. But the outside of the basket's all padded like a quilt. And then there's like wicker and you open it up and they'll have like their little needles and little compartments for bed and stuff, like all her little stuff like that. And, you know, just like you said, all her little treasures, you know. Alright, lady, you're gonna scooch it over there. Ooh, almost spilled it. I think I'm trying to finish this little guy. Hit it with some 800 grit. See if I can start getting it to shine. My husband's burning off some wood and leaves over there. You guys have any plans for Easter, Sharon? You gonna do some eggs with Jax or anything? No. Get away from me, rat breast. Oh. This might be a type of material that won't polish to a high shine. I don't know. It seems like parts of it are agatized on the top here, where all the holes are. But this bottom feels like more like a solidified sandstone or a really sandy chert, maybe. That'd be really cool if my package was to come during the live today. My dogs hear that squeaking sound that it's making, and they're running around like a poor mouse. Do you have any plans with Jax for Easter, Sharon? Are you guys gonna do Easter eggs, or do you guys have a family get together for Easter or anything? I used to when I went up. We had a really, I still have a big family, but when I was younger, everybody used to get together for Easter. Everybody go to Grandma's house and have a big Easter dinner, go to church. Yeah, you'll like his channel, Alabama. He's got some amazing different pieces of artwork that he shares. He's got, I mean, plethora. It's not even close to coming to the collection that he's got there. I would love, love, love to be able to go hunt where he does on his property there. My egg just landed right in the Easter basket. Look. I got the Easter basket right there, and it just landed right there when it fell. It wants to go home to his basket. big Easter meal planned myself. I've got a big old 10, 15 pound ham. We're going to do some greens, collard greens, some mustard greens, some macaroni and cheese, some potato salad. I might do some deviled eggs. I'm not sure. Depends on how much time I have. And probably some biscuits. My husband and I like biscuits better. We both love cornbread, but I think biscuits will go better with the ham. I don't know why I bought such a big ham for just him and I. Well, I lie. I take that back because we're hogs and we're going to eat it all. But it's enough ham to feed a family of 4, I'm sure. And we'll eat it for about 3 days before it's gone. I mean, if I'm going to cook a ham, I might as well cook a good big one. It's taking a little bit of polish here on the top. Just don't think the bottom's going to. I hope I didn't lose you guys. I'm not getting any more chat if you guys are saying anything. See any new chat. Hold on, guys. Let me go get on my husband's desk because he'll get out there and get too hot and pass out. in there. Okay, I'm back. I gotta get on to him. He'll get out there, be working in the yard and get too hot and he'll pass out. Look at that. Oh, that hurts. It got all the way down into my place. Oh. Can't believe it didn't start bleeding. Oh, man, that hurt. Might as well cut this one off too, because I know it's going to break off on there and it's going to hurt. There. Now, you don't have anything to grab now, sucker. the bottom. I guess everybody left me. Going out back and eating worms. I'll give you guys another sneak peek at one of the Easter video carvings. My little happy Easter sign. And it's supposed to look like that. I wanted it to look like a stamp. And I wanted it to look like that rough clay look. It's not supposed to be rounded or hyperrealism or anything. I wanted it just like that. His little bunny feet. It's for the garden. I still have to cut the bottom off here. I didn't do it. You know, just make a straight strip, stake to put it into the ground. I've got 2, 3, like, let me think, 1, 2, 3, might be 4 Easter videos coming out for spring and for Easter. This, next weekend. Alright, what was on 800? Yeah. That's 1500 on there. See if we can get it shiny. Shiny, shiny. it gets, the harder it is to hold on to. Oh no, it ripped out that little rock that was in there. There was a black piece like this one. That one's not going to come out. It was right here. I think I might use my Dremel for well, I don't want to polish it down too much more because I don't want to lose any more of this texture. I didn't get it perfectly shaped, but that's because I didn't want to shape it too much. I just wanted it to keep its natural shape, and then I just cleaned it up a little bit so that it would take a little bit of a polish. Because it was naturally tumbled into this basic shape when I found it from the creek. Oh well. I think I cut that one too crooked. I'm gonna have to recut that one. This one. I think that's gonna be like at 400. Check and see. I try to leave them all off around the same grit if I have to stop in the middle. That way when I go to start again, I'll know where I was at. But this one was from a long time ago, so I'm not sure where I left off at. must have stopped at 200 because 200 is doing really well. Starting to shine up already there. Love this material. Alright. 800 is one of my favorite grits because it makes such a big difference. I'll show you guys the before here. That's at the 400. You can see it's already taken a really nice polish. Just that fast, it's already just beautiful. My chat froze up. If you guys want some shiny rocks, this material is some of the best stuff. I mean, it just takes wonderful polish. That's at the 800 grit. You hear that sound? That's the sound that the wood makes when it's agatized and petrified or fossilized. I've got to go grab a drink. I will be right back. Had to grab a snack when I was in there too. One of these. They're like those little empanada fried pie little things. We'll finish this one. That's 800. I think I need to take it a 4. I think I left off at 4 or 8 on that one. I'm not sure. Must have been 4. It's at the 400 grit on that one. Those are some natural little pockets in the middle there. sun's starting to go down already. It's the only thing that sucks about summertime. Those trees on there over here fill in with green leaves, and then my sun goes away quicker. Excuse me. Alright, 800. I was stuck on there, good enough. $800 grit did a really nice job. Oh no, I had a breakout. I didn't notice it before. Right there at the top. Right here. That's what I get. I kept going back and trying to get this one little spot, and I kept hitting it. And then it broke out on me. I should have just left it alone, but no. My OCD kicked in. Ugh. I hate when I do that. Yep. Oh wow, a whole bunch of chat just came through. I thought everybody left. It looks like you guys already got it taken care of, but Alabama Mr. RLJ is just learning how to email and do all kinds of things. I don't know if he knows how to drop a clickable link. Oh yes, Jackson's looking forward to Easter. He always finds a surprise Easter egg with $200 in it. I'm gonna come to your house and go Easter egg hunting. Hunt a big Easter egg dinner. Aw. My next video on that channel will be the fun repair of 2 antique redware plates and rare bee pattern painted bee on a flower. Okay, we're back. Bye for now, Sharon. Hi, Johnny. Good to see you. Sorry I missed all your guys' chat. I kept refreshing my page and it just wasn't coming up. Like I said, the last chat that I had seen before I just saw all those was, it looks like a small oyster. That was the last one that I had, the last chat that I saw. I appreciate you guys being patient and hanging in there. The only thing I can think of now with the new internet, and since they came out and redid our equipment and we got the new stuff yesterday, is that it's got to be my Wi-Fi signal that's dropping from my modem to my device that I'm streaming to. because with the fiber, it's light going through the line, so there should be never be a break in the signal or anything like that. When I talked to the guy yesterday, they checked and made sure the lines were all seated and nothing was kinked and everything was fine. They checked the speed on my computer, which I'm on my tablet right now, but we did check it on my laptop yesterday, and I can't remember what it was now, but it was really good. It's like from a 12 to a 15, and mine was coming out at 15 on their scale. The only thing I can think of, it's the Wi-Fi dropping from there to here. Yeah, everything's been okay for a while, but I didn't see the chat. I didn't have any chat. The last that I saw was when you said it looked like an oyster. All of a sudden, all that chat just came through. I thought everybody had left. That's why I wasn't even talking anymore. Oh, yes, that one. The Vaudeville. That's the one that I shared. Overloaded when the kids get home from school. Oh, maybe. I was just polishing away. This one I made to 1200. That's pretty shiny right there. I don't even think it needs to go any further, but I might have to take it back down to at least a 200 and fix that little breakout right there. I'm not gonna fix the whole thing because the deepest part was already there. It only broke out that top layer right there. You see how there's this one and this one, those were, there on the edge of the rock when I was cutting it, but that little tiny dink on the top of the rock I'm gonna have to fix because that'll drive me insane. That sliver that broke out. What's really cool about this piece is you can see I forgot the name of it, where the sap was going through. You see all the lines? Oh, it's got some druzy right there. And this side, I believe, is bark. It's got the indentation in it. It does that here, and you get dropped like a cell phone did years ago. Yeah, that makes sense. It was a good thing I wasn't like picking my nose or anything. I thought everybody was gone. I was, running around naked or something. I don't even run around naked in front of the mirror, let alone out here. Yes, somebody. Give me my package. regular mail has run already. I saw the lady go by earlier, or the man. Just depends on who's there that day, but usually if I get a larger package, it doesn't come from the regular mail. It'll come from FedEx FedEx. UPS every once in a while, but most of the time it always comes through FedEx, and they come later in the day, like in between now and 8 o'clock at night. Laying right on my sink. I thought it hit the ground. This is another end piece. I did an exploration cut on some of the material from tonight's premiere. I would be able to tell why I wanted to cut it, because it is beautiful. It's more of that chert replacement. It's agatized. It looks like chert, but it's also got agate in it too. You can see the beautiful wood structure up there at the top pretty well. The agate didn't completely overprint it, which is what I was finding before, and I just didn't know it. Depending on what material the wood has been replaced with, is, from what I've read online, is where your wood structure and your lines and your grain and everything are going to come in. The jasper and the chert seem to replace it pretty well, but the agate tends to overprint the wood structure, making it harder to tell that it's wood. Bye for now. Bye, Mr. Raymond. I appreciate you coming by. Hope you have a great night. got it that time. Hey, I'm getting good at catching it now. Alright, finally got that saw mark out of there. It's 4 o'clock. And today flew by. Shades of Light, good to see you. How are you? Yay, it worked. I wanted to try if I could give you a moderator from here because with the new internet, I was hoping it wouldn't, before when I would try and do that, it would crash my live. But it worked that time. I hope you're having a great week. Alright, let's start this on the 200. I mean the 100. Getting ahead of myself there. get it all. It looks like, yep, I still see a part of that saw mark right there. I'm gonna have to take it back down to 50 to be able to get it out. I think I'm going to end the live here soon. I've got a few things that I've got to get done before my premiere. The premiere is going to be at 6:30 my time. If you guys have time, please stop in, say hi. Like I said, it starts at 6:30. It is going to be an hour long. It's a longer premiere, but it's a special one. It is a bunch of agatized wood, the petrified wood, the chert replacement. There's going to be some jasper pieces, beautiful banded jasper pieces that I'd found. And it's at a new spot that I went to. You guys are going to be amazed at some of the colors that I found. They're so stunning. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Green and blue and yellow. And in the video for the premiere tonight, there's even a piece that I've never found before. I was super excited about it. Got it that time. Finally got it out of there. I thought I'd gotten all the saw mark before, but then once I hit the 100 grit, it brought out a little area here that I had missed. Just love this stuff. It's so beautiful. Sounds interesting. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope you've had a great week. a 200 grit. You almost got me. Now, even at 200, it's already starting to take a beautiful shine. I'm painting a series of acrylic paints on the knife of penguins. Oh, nice. The life of penguins. Okay, gotcha. I was thinking you were talking about the painting where they use the knife instead of a brush. Well, I hope you plan on sharing it on YouTube. I would love to see it. I always love seeing everybody else's passion and artwork, whatever form it may be. I almost did a penguin carving. I love little penguins. But I ended up deciding to do an Easter one. A little bunny rabbit for Easter. But I was looking at a couple different penguin patterns that I would like to do. That's at the 800 grit so far. I'll be sharing the lifestyle they're and their behavior. Oh, that'll be nice. One of one of mine rocks. Good to see you. How are you? Can't hang. I just wanted to say hello and wish everyone the best today. Well, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. And I wish you the best of day as well. And I think on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live because I've got a few things that I've got to get done before my premiere tonight. Like I said, it's at 6:30. I hope to see you guys there. It's a special one. I really, really appreciate everybody coming. I enjoyed hanging out and talking and laughing and catching up. It's so beautiful. I don't want to quit and go inside either because right now is the perfect time of day. It's not too hot. The sun sets right, behind goes behind my trees here in the yard and then starts to set there. And so it's perfect for me. It's just not perfect for lighting as far as the live goes. I'll be by, let's see, I'm not sure if I won't be able to do it tonight because I got to do the premiere, but maybe tomorrow morning, Shades of Light, I can come by and to pick up where I left off on the playlist. Excuse me. I don't see any new chat. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, Alabama. Thank you, Shades of Light. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.